Wow, 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 wow. Sorry. This was a really great two-parter. Really, 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 really good two-parter. And man, it left with some feels. I gotta say, it left with some mighty feels. So, this episode is, of course, the space, some of the homeworld gems are back. And in fact, it's Peridot. Yeah, Peridot is back. She's the one controlling what I'm calling the Master Hand ship. No, really, it looks like the Master Hand, only green. But she comes with not only Lapis Lazuli, but also a new gem by the name of Jasper. And Jasper, let me say this, Jasper is, she's like Broly if he got a sex change. That's the best way I can describe Jasper. Broly with a sex change. Anyway, so this episode, the whole first part of the episode is more or less everyone freaking out and Steven getting all the humans out and having this really in-deep conversation with Greg. And Greg knew some stuff beforehand. Apparently, the gem war that between the homeworld gems and Rose's faction, it left some horrible scars. And they did come here to conquer, but it was Rose who convinced everyone else to stay here. And apparently, Rose was only able to save a handful of her friends. That was it. She was only able to save a handful of gems. It's really hard because she really had the Doctor route. And I want to know, what extinction level event did she do to stop the homeworld gems the first time around and sacrificed all of the gems on her side? That's what I'm really wondering about, is that what kind of Time Lord extinction level moment did she use the moment? Yeah, did she use the moment? Yeah. So she basically had to make a call that the Doctor once did and wiped out both sides except for her and a handful of her friends. We also get some interesting, a little bit of insight that, you know, gems, because there's so little gems, I guess they come in units. Like, they're almost treated like robots, again, going back to that Transformers thing. And because the new gem, Jasper, calls Pearl a broken down Pearl unit, like obsolete. So maybe there's other Pearls out there who are more updated. That's what I'm really interested in right there. And also, Jasper mentions a gem by the name of Yellow Diamond, who I'm going to assume is the leader of the Homeworld gems back on, you know, on Homeworld. And they have some advanced technology that looks like a giant hand. And plus, look at it this way. It also makes sense of why they have, you know, the Homeworld gems have the diamond emblem. So I'm guessing this Yellow Diamond or Lord Diamond, I can't remember which one it was, but let's just call him or her Diamond for now. That he or she, well, let's face it, she's in charge of the ruler, the Megatron of Homeworld. Anyway. So, yeah, Jasper did apparently arrive on Earth, but was defeated by Rose, but she never got to fight him. And she doesn't even realize that Steven is really a half gem. So, I'm really curious, because they figure it out, because Peridot figures it out, and I'll get to Peridot in a second. But, yeah, Peridot realizes, oh, this should hurt him, but it's not. Yeah, so maybe Peridot's going to figure something out from there. Poor Lapis, by the way. Poor Lapis Lazuli. Because she's mentally just ruined, and by the end, she does something that is so heartbreaking. Yeah, oh man, it's sad. It's saddening to see, yeah, what happens to her, and I'll get to that. But yeah, she has just been, you know, used and abused over and over again. It's really saddening to see what happens to Lapis at the end. Anyway, so let's talk about the other big meat of the issue, of this part of the episode. The action in here was awesome. We get to see the laser light cannons, we get to see Opal return. We get to see Pearl and Amethyst fuse again. That was really cool to see Opal once more. And yeah, speaking of fusion, yeah, I guess that everyone had that theory that Garnet was a fusion. Yeah, that's true. That theory everyone had, and I thought, it can't be. Garnet can't be a fusion. And then I realized, wow, I'm stupid. Why didn't I take that theory into account? Because, yeah, Garnet is the fusion of two other gems by the name of Ruby and Sapphire, who, it looks like Ruby and Sapphire are lovers, apparently. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire are lovers, because when they run into each other again, they're embracing one another, and Sapphire kisses Ruby. And they fuse again, and they even refer to themselves as a couple. And they even refer to themselves as a relationship, so yeah, we have that, and nobody was offended. Yay! Thank you, Korrasami. I'm just imagining the Korrasami ship just goes sailing by, going, "You're welcome." So yeah, Garnet is literally two gems that I guess fusion to them is like marriage. I can roll with that. Yeah, I can roll with that totally. So anyway, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, Garnet's song is awesome. Yeah, Garnet's song is awesome. She finally got a song for this season. So all the gems got their own songs. Pearl got one, Amethyst got one. Well, it was she sang it alongside Steven, but still it counts. And now Garnet got one by the. So maybe there'll be a trend is like they'll each get one song each for each story. I mean, excuse me, season. We also have in here Jasper. Jasper was a powerhouse, but when Garnet got her shit together, yeah, the fight between Garnet and Jasper is awesome. That goes along with that song. It's almost like Dragon Ball Z level awesome. And again, Jasper, for lack of a better word, does look like a she looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. Like the moment I saw her, I was like, is that Broly or is like I had the thought of like, did they copy Broly or BoJack or Turles? No, not Turles. Definitely not Turles. But you can see like the Raditz hair for her. Yeah, like souped up Raditz. Anyway, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, some major after effects to this is that Peridot managed to escape the ship when it was blowing up, but she's now on Earth. She's trapped. Peridot is trapped on Earth, so we have not seen the last of her. And it looks like she crash landed close to the city. So, yeah, I really bet that Peridot's going to be a bigger opponent from them from now on. So that's going to be something to behold, which I cannot wait for. Yeah, this. We also get a really sad moment where Lapis and Jasper fuse, and Lapis more or less drags Jasper down to the bottom of the sea in a very heartbreaking moment, but it's kind of undercut when, Garnet decides to make a joke. So that was really I feel like that's the only complaint I've had so far, is that when we had this really emotional moment where Lapis drags Jasper down to the ocean floor with her, we're probably going to see them again, don't get me wrong, we probably are going to see them again, but what it just felt undercut when, Garnet made that joke. So, anyway, yeah, really curious because we have not this is not the end of the gem stuff. The home world is going to be is probably going to be thinking, we sent a ship out there to Earth. What the hell happened? It's been gone for a while. We're going to go down there and find out. So, I think for now, because I looked ahead at the next few episodes, we're going to be dealing with like next episode looks like it'll be an epilogue piece. But I think what's going to happen next is that they're going to back away from the gem stuff for a little bit. I think they're going to back away from that for a little while, and then we'll see it again somewhere in Season 2. That's what I'm thinking, is that this is going to be, for now, the end of the gem story arc for a little while, but I'm pretty damn sure Season 2 we're going to see a bigger impact of the gems. That's what I'm thinking, is that next season we're going to see a lot more gems start coming down to Earth. That's what might be happening. Among other things with this is that there was just some really great emotional moments in here. Like again, I really felt happy for Pearl. For Ruby and Sapphire to come back together, and I was like, oh, now I can play as both. Now I can play as both Kyogre and and Groudon, or I think that's the other Pokemon's name from Pokemon Ruby. I just made a Ruby and Sapphire joke. Someone had to make that Pokemon joke, and damn it was gonna be me. Even though I probably failed miserably at it. So, yeah, again, there's a really emotional moment with Greg where he doesn't want... he thinks... he's pretty sure his son's gonna get killed. So you really feel bad for him in that sense. And I love that moment where he's just like, look, he doesn't have to say it. Say like, look, you know, you're a hero and all that. He's like, just come back, you know. I'm running out of family. And I felt that. I was like, oh, that's saddening. Anyway. Oh man, so yeah, pretty sure that this was just the... I guess you could say that this return, these gems down here, you know, the arrival of Jasper, Peridot, and Lapis, those guys are now trapped on Earth. I'm pretty sure Peridot's going to find a way to create a distress signal, or you know, try to get at Steven and his genetics, because I'm pretty sure she'll be interested to see how that goes. So I'm really curious, and also, you know, this was just the first wave. When you think about it, this was nothing more than a scouting mission for the gem homeworld. That's what really scares, what really freaks you out. If they can do this much damage with us 3 gems and a ship, imagine what they can do with an armada. Just picture that for a second. Just imagine what they can do with an armada. Just think on that. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this awesome 2-parter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.